Julio, you got a great op-ed in. Uh, the refunds going out this tax season, somewhere in early 2026 in the spring. Every time I get a number, it's a bigger number. They're hitting record levels. No tax on tips, no tax on overtimes. All the deductions that business were able to take once the one big beautiful bill got locked in, 100% deductions plus all of the other things. So Social Security, lower tax on that. Refunds coming for the elderly. Just give us a feel here. What is going on?
John, we're seeing historic refunds. Not only, I see in the reports that maybe people will get $200 back more, $300 back. No, John, we're seeing that everyone's getting double the amount of refunds they got in the previous year. And for a lot of people that didn't get refunds, they're getting refunds this year. It's historic. It's tremendous. Our clients are so thrilled. I mean, I don't think they really understood what this big beautiful bill was going to mean for them, but what it means for them so far is that they have much more cash in their pockets. And really, it's just tremendous results of hard work done by President Trump and the tax policy team to make these tax cuts not only permanent but so gracious in the sense of how much more money they're getting back.
How is this going to affect the economy going into the midterms?
John, it's impacting the economy greatly. I see so many of my clients now seeing that these tax benefits, now that they see these historic refund amounts, they're investing more in their businesses. They're investing more in themselves, right? Retirement accounts, health accounts. They're investing in houses, right? We're seeing the house market finally tick up. Things are becoming more affordable. We got the interest rates down. Now we got a good tax policy. People are the government's not taking half. And remember, John, this is the most important point. If that tax policy didn't pass, it was only going to get worse, right? The taxes were going up, not going down, right? Under the administration, it was set to go up one more time. Ultimately, we stopped that. We got the tax rates way down. We got a lot more cuts for everyone with tile tax credits, all the ones you said, and look at the outcome.
I mean, it's been phenomenal. Our company, and I know you guys were a big part of this, and Sammy and I've told this story, but our company, the amount of money that, like, we thought we are going to have to pay more. We just, and base our taxes on last year, and it was like, with your help and others, and the one big beautiful bill, it was basically 25% on the same income. And so you guys have done a phenomenal job. I mean, anybody that's out there, whether you own a business, you don't own a business, you're doing your taxes. This is the thing about Julio never wants to get in between you and your accountant or you and yourself or your brother-in-law or your sister-in-law, who's ever doing your taxes. H&R Block, it doesn't matter. Send them to Julio. They'll look at, before you file, send them to Julio. They'll take a look at it. And chances are they're going to be able to find things that are going to save you more money, cash money, and then they send it back to you and you give it to your accountant or you do it yourself and you amend it or change it before you send it in, and then you just pay them 5 to 10% of whatever you're saving. I mean, how'd you guys come up with this idea? This has got to be the most brilliant thing I've ever seen. And all you have to do, folks, is text 3 letters, ETS, to the number 26786. Do it now. You got nothing to lose because they don't cost you anything. And even if you come back and say, hey, your taxes are perfect, you've gotten every dime you can. Well, you know what the benefit of that is, Julio? You sleep better at night knowing you didn't leave anything on the table that the billionaires do, right?
Right, John. Yeah, but we know that 99% of the country right now leaves a little bit on the table, whether it's $1,000, $5,000, $15,000. And this new tax bill, John, it's 2 million plus pages, right? So it's complicated. We're just there as a resource working with our amazing American citizens, our MAGA group, and their accounts, their CPA firms. No one has to leave their CPA. No one has to leave their account. We're going to make sure that we work with them to find any missed tax deductions, any missed tax credits, any missed write-offs, and then we'll get paid on success, right? So we're not literally taking anything unless we're getting something from you guys. And we did it with you, John, right? We found a little something you thought you didn't miss anything.
No, and Anne was, reticent, as you know, because she loves her accountant, and she said everything was great. And I'm like, just send it to them. And she finally did, went in the portal, uploaded it. We texted the number. We texted ETS to 2686. I went through the program and you guys looked it over. We had two conference calls and you came up with a savings of, get this, $15,000. And so she gave that to her accountant, who was like, you know what? This is really good. They're right. I missed this. It's 2 million pages. I mean, you can't get everything. He said, yeah, I missed this, so I'm going to put this in. So we save $15,000. I mean, I would have paid that money in tax. It would have been gone. Instead, you guys found it. Now, we have a more of a complicated situation, so certainly benefits us. But anybody out there, it doesn't matter. You got an LLC, you got just your family income, W-2. Doesn't matter what it is. You got nothing to lose, but like 2 minutes of your time. Just go to your phone, text the word, the letters ETS to 26786, 26786. The other thing about the process is when you guys contacted us, is it was really fun. I mean, like we got assigned to Sammy. I know he's one of your veterans, but all your people I understand are good. But it was a fun process. I mean, there were fun phone calls, and Sammy's asking questions about the business, and and then he comes back and says, "Well, guess what I found?" And Ann was like, "I'm going to send some my account. There's no way this is going to work." The guy gets back to her, "Brilliant! It's like saved the 15,000. I would have paid that cash money to the IRS for nothing." How does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, we love Sammy, right? You love Sammy. Your wife loves Sammy. He's like the tax Wikipedia. I mean, he's just a brilliant mind. But we got a lot of Sammys here that can look at a couple of years of tax returns, 3 years tax returns. We don't even have to work with this year. We can go back and get refunds, right, for things
Right.
that were missed. The IRS allows us to fix the last 3 years of tax returns, and we just get to it. We look at all the little tax credits and programs that often are missed. 99% of people miss the earned tax credit. And John, listen, a lot of people are filing. I'm going to put this article out this week on the top 10 tax write offs that people miss. And we'll share that news with you and your audience. And listen, if you haven't filed, still time to get those tax benefits into your tax return, save a little bit of money, and ultimately, look, we want to make sure that you get everything you deserve because even John, with you, we found $15,000. I mean, $15,000, that's meaningful, right? I mean,
Yeah.
for most business owners, that means a lot, a
Yeah,
lot.
another piece of equipment that we can buy. We just had, a cable go out in somewhere in Fairmont or somewhere out there. I mean, that's thousands of dollars. I mean, that pays for that. You got equipment going wrong with as many radio stations that we have in all over the place. So, I mean, that's cash money. That's $15,000 we didn't pay the Internal Revenue Service that we can now buy upgrades and equipment. It's cash. I mean, why
John,
would you not take
John,
advantage?
you were going to pay him. You were going to give it to the IRS.
So they can, squander it with a tax with the billions of dollars in Minnesota going to Somali fraud, right? So we got
That's
that.
right.
We got $15,000. I can't wait to your article, but I tell you, anybody out there, and also they have a bunch of grants. They got a program there. We're looking into that. Obviously, we have a female-owned company, so there's some opportunity for us. But the main thing is, and even if you filed your taxes, you can always amend it. But don't file, just text three letters, ETS, to the number 26786, 26786, and they're going to get right back to you. And if the whole process will take a week to 10 days, and then you send it to your account and you save the money. I mean, why not? It's like President Trump said, I pay the taxes in the tax code that you guys wrote. If you don't like it, change it. It's simple as that. Change it because that's what I pay. So we all should be able to take advantage of that, Julio. You've done a super job. Thank you.
John, thanks for having me on. I love Johanna too. I love that you had her on. She's such an iconic reporter. It was great to see her.
Yeah, I mean, she's an historic figure in many ways. So thank you for enjoying that.